hope everyone is well. All right, Alexa, pause. Okay, terrific. All right, happy Saturday. I hope everyone is well. I'm checking in just to see how everyone is doing and just to touch bases this morning. Anyone that's familiar with my channel, I always talk about just staying focused, right, and what we're working on. So don't forget, if you're not a part of it, hit the like, share, and subscribe, okay? But I'm just dropping in today just to talk about, being in that special place, right? Of peace with yourself. It's very important, right? That you constantly work on maintaining your peace in your life. No matter what's going on, you always have to find that special place. What I realize is you have like your job, right? You have your family, if you have children. You just have different situations in your life that you have to tend to, right? Even if you are raising children, everything requires work. I don't care what you do. I find some of my special moments is when I'm doing housework, right? I can easily think about a lot of the things that I need to take care of as far as, well, or rather, I, things come to my mind. Let me correct that. Things come to my mind when I'm doing housework. And it could be as simple as, I wonder how is this one doing? Wonder how is that one doing, right? Maybe I should take this training, right, to better myself. And just so many thoughts go through my head, right? So what I tend to do is if I haven't spoken to you in a while, I'll pick up the phone. And if the person doesn't answer, right, because I haven't spoken with them in a while, maybe they're busy, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'll do? I'll call back another time. I don't take it personal because we all have busy lives. To me, whatever your reason for not answering, those are your reasons. It's okay. And I would say that for anyone in your family, right? Because I have children. So if they don't answer, I'm like, okay, they're busy doing stuff. I always tell them no when your mother is calling to answer because you never know. Maybe it can be an emergency. And if you don't answer right then, call me back like in a few minutes, which I called my daughter a little while ago, so she may end up calling me. But I probably should have texted her, right? And told her, I'm going to do a live. But it is what it is. Um, but I just noticed that certain people now, today, right? I called, it's funny. I called one girlfriend. Well, actually, I called two girlfriends. I called one girlfriend because I haven't spoken to her in a while. So we touch bases, getting caught up. And meanwhile, another girlfriend called in. So I end up calling her back. So that's why I said it was two. And it's funny, when I called her back, she couldn't talk. And she said, listen, you had your phone call. Do you have time for another one? And I told her, yeah, I think so. It's still early. So she said, okay. She said, I'm going to call you back. So I said, all right, let's see how it goes. And first thing she said, if you answer, you answer. You don't, you don't. What I love about that is when you have those girlfriends, right, that understand you got things going on, they got things going on. It's no need to take it personal. We get caught up when we get caught up. We are adults now, right? We're adults. We can't do what we did when we was 20. We just can't. We can't sit on the phone every day and talk about what, because bills are real, right? Things we're taking care of, our finances, other things that we need to put in order are real. Unless you're not paying attention to those things, then you can take that time and you could sit. Thank you for joining my live, everyone that's coming in. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Unless you are like well established and you got all this money coming in, then of course you could sit there and you could just sit on the phone all day, right? But when you are, and you may be financially comfortable. Hi, good morning. Good morning. You may be financially comfortable, right? But in order for you to stay financially comfortable or stay in that position, good morning to everyone that's coming in, or afternoon, depending on where you are. Um, you have to maintain some type of balance, right? You have to pay attention to what it is. How did I get here? Did I get here off my own strength, or was it an inheritance, right? But even with an inheritance, you got to make sure you maintain it. So I feel like as we go through life, we have to make sure we pay attention to the necessities of what's important in our life. Just because someone is calling you, it doesn't mean you're going to stop what you're doing right then and just like, let me get on the phone. Because when you start being there for everyone, because they feel like that is the time they need to call you, then what happens is you lose track of some of the important things that you have to do in your life. Everyone, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, this is a channel that we live daily. I like doing the lives because they are unedited, and it's like the whole camera can fall down. Guess what? I'm not taking it out, because life is about us living, right? In today's world, just the way it is, right? Nothing is really sugar coated. We go through things, and thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Briar. But we go through things in life, right? And nothing is always like painted out to be just beautiful. Things happen, right? We have our good days, we have our bad days. But at the end of the day, I feel like sometimes, right, when you edit, a lot of times you look at videos, right? Now I could do editing and all that stuff. But when you look at these videos and they all edited, it's like, all right, you're seeing where they cleaned it up. Life is not always so clean, if that makes sense, right? We as people, there are a lot of mental health issues going on today. People just trying to keep their head above water. Sometimes people need some place to go and just talk about those different situations that's going on in their life, right? And that's one of the things when you have like your girlfriends and stuff and you're talking, or your guy friends, right? You get to vent a little bit, right? Not everyone can pay for psychotherapy, if that makes sense, right? But I feel like in today's world, compared to when I was coming up, there's a lot more pressure now, right? To just survive. There's a lot more homeless people, and it's not making sense anymore. Money has truly become a priority in this world. So, with that being said, I feel like you really have to just focus, pay attention to what you have going on, plan, always plan, right? A little bit ahead. And that's what I was saying about when people are calling you, they're calling your phone, right? Can I take this call right now? No, you can't be there for everyone all the time. You just can't. Who's going to take care of you? You have to be there for yourself. So I feel like those are the things that's very important. Now, once you take care of, even if you haven't taken care of everything, because we can't do everything, right? Take care of some of what you have to do. And depending on who that person is, then you get back to them. And then you also have to limit yourself. I struggle. One of the things I struggle with, people, when you're coming in, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. All right. Join me on this journey of life. All right. I feel like one of the things today, as I was doing some housework, I was just like, unless you are sick, like sick, and you can't get up and move, right? You really need to be about your business, period. Be about your business. Get up in the morning, map everything out, make a list of things you got to get done, calls you got to make. Always keep your business in the forefront, right? Because when you finally do, like, say you go out to have a good time, you can actually enjoy that good time because you handled the things you needed to handle. So, one of the things that I try to do is stay focused. Like today, I have everything all mapped out, what I'm going to get done. I may not get everything done, but I promise you, my checklist will be very satisfying at the end of the day. Um, I did not come on at all last week to make some videos because I was truly trying to balance out my evening, right? Because I actually, and I said this in my last video, I believe, I actually started a job. I was self employed since 2006 until now. And it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we have to wonder, you know, why did God put me in this position, right? Your higher power. And I thank you, thank you, thank you, Linda. Thank you. So are you. Thank you. All right, Fernandez. Everyone, thank you for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I had to ask, you know, God put me right in this place right here for a reason. He did. And where He puts a period, don't you put a question mark. You understand? Where He puts a period, don't you put a question mark. There are things that go on in our life. We constantly wonder, like, why me? Why did this happen? Um, there are things that you can control, right, for yourself that you can pay attention to, plan ahead. That's what I said to do, right? And by doing that, you can kind of pretty waver a few things in your life, right? Things are not going to be perfect, but you do have obstacles that come in, right? I had an obstacle. I'm like, soon as I think I'm good, something else happened. Like my fence with the storm got knocked down, broke the panel, knocked over my whatever. I don't know what you call it, my little umbrella. And the thing is heavy. Things happen. So now I have to pay someone to come fix it. But these are unexpected things. The heat goes out. What are you going to do? Right? And if you are a living being, you should wake up in the morning and wake up with an agenda for yourself. What is it I'm going to take care of today? How am I going to put things in perspective? So this way I can be better for tomorrow. And that's a lot of people just live day by day. They all about to turn up. And let me tell you, you can turn up. It's okay to turn up, but know when to turn it down. All right. Because at the end of the day, what my father always said, you can go to somebody's house and get something to eat, but you can't move in. So those are the things you really have to stay up on. So as I was going through my morning this morning, I was wondering, how is it that people wake up and not prepare themselves for the day or for their future, right? And no one wants to live their entire life just working. Everything is work, work, work. But the truth is, who are you working for? You're working for you. You're taking care of you. So you do not have to rely on anyone else. Okay? Because at the end of the day, no one else cares. No one cares. No one cares. So, and I find that that's some of the problem with people. They want to call you, take up your time, and meanwhile you trying to keep your head above water to take care of the things you need to do. So I'm very big on staying on top of where I'm at and focusing. Um, Quite a few people will look at me and say, "Oh, you're in a good place. You're in a good place." I am in a good place, but guess what? I have to stay in that good place. So in order for me to stay there, I got to constantly think about what it is I got to do. How do I maintain it? Right? The money is going to come. Money always come. if you follow what you need to do, not what you want to do, what you need to do. Okay? Just maintain it. So when you step up to the plate and you show up, I'm here. I'm here. You know, I would say the same thing goes, and I mentioned this about dating. You have to be prepared, right? You have to be prepared for whoever that person is. If that's your person, you won't have to struggle to figure it out. It'll just come to you. This is my person. They'll know. It'll happen naturally, organically, right? But you do have to be prepared for it mentally. And again, a lot of stuff that we all going through these days, the mental health is really very big, right? So knowing that we have to deal with a lot of things, different things, take that moment out for the day. Like for me right now, in the morning is quiet. I'm playing my soft music, thinking about things I got to get done, straighten up a little bit around the house, and just create that environment for myself that's peaceful. All right, that's peaceful. We're all in this world. We're in this world. But at the end of the day, right, you have to create your own world. You do, no matter what. You have to create your own world. And I say that, right? And I say it peacefully because I find sometimes, right, because I'm the type of person, I like to give away information. I'm not a gatekeeper, right? I like to give away information. So people tend to call me a lot. They'll call me and ask me about this, ask me about that. And that's okay. I really don't mind. But one of the things that I'm starting to find that's happening is that they will call. If they don't get through, they call them back. So the first thing you're thinking is something must have happened. What happened that they're calling me like this? Only to find out, you take the call and say, I can't talk right now, but is everything okay? So you check on them. They say, yeah, everything's good, but I got this going on. I got that going on. And what you find is you end up putting yourself in a situation of somebody else's situation. You know, one of the things I thought about because of that, see, when you start giving away information and people know that they can call you and rely on you, they tend to call you at times that you really can't talk. And one of the things I thought about, I said, hmm, should I get me a second phone? And that phone will be for family, right? So in case the kids call, my mother call, I'll be there. And then the other phone will be for everyone else that I know already. And I won't pick up that phone until I'm ready to answer them calls. Because what people have to understand, just because you're there for them, right? You have a life too. You have a life too. And so once you start hearing whatever's going on with them, their stuff compounds on top of what you already have going on. And what you have going on may not even be anything that's pressing you, right? Um, it may not be. Um, it may not be. My son had reached out to me and he told me some things too that really made me feel good. It made me feel good. Very a proud mother. And I was just so proud of him that I just couldn't even focus. But that's all we ever want. We want to plant that seed, invest that knowledge, and then watch that seed bloom, right? So anyway, everyone, I just wanted to stop by today. I want to thank you all for coming in today. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate you all. Just remember, my channel is always about staying focused, finding that peace in life. All right. to get you to the next level of where you are. Even if you're down in a funk and you're a little depressed, right? You may say, you know what, let me go take a look at her channel so this way I can pick myself up. And if you are in the funk, just relax a little bit, take that moment out for yourself, right? And just breathe. Take that moment out, relax, and then pull yourself back together, right? When you pull yourself back together, just because you stuck today will not mean you will be stuck tomorrow. All right, you just got to get through today. It happens to all of us. And like I said, I do not edit my videos when I'm live because I'm a live person. Why do I need to edit? You need to get the raw, uncut stuff. All right. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos. Just sometimes we all just need that person in our ear, right? Because we all go through stuff and it's getting to the next level where you at peace and you can enjoy where you are. So for those that did join me today, I really appreciate you. All right. Stay safe and thank you again for joining my live. Like I said, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate you. Everyone, have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe and thank you for coming in.